Combat survival instructors. What training scenario did you create that veterans later credited with saving their lives? I ran the SEER program at Fort Bragg for 6 years and developed what the trainees called the Midnight Maze. It was brutal. We'd wake them at 2 a.m. after a full day of training, blindfold them, spin them around, then drop them in unfamiliar terrain with minimal equipment. Their mission: evade capture, find water, and reach an extraction point before dawn. What made it different was the psychological element. We'd play recordings of children crying, have instructors whisper just outside their perimeter, and occasionally throw random objects near them in the dark. The point wasn't to terrorize them, but to teach them to function through disorientation and fear. 3 years after I transferred out, I got an email from a sergeant who'd been through my course. His convoy had been ambushed in Afghanistan, leaving him separated from his unit in mountainous terrain at night. He wrote that while hiding from enemy patrols, he heard voices and movement that triggered flashbacks to my training scenario. Instead of panicking, I remembered your voice saying, "Fear is just information." I controlled my breathing, used sound to track their movements, and slipped between their search patterns exactly like we practiced in that midnight exercise. He navigated 11 kilometers through hostile territory using stars for navigation, just as we taught. When he reached his fob, his commander couldn't believe he'd made it back alive. What struck me most was how he described the experience. That night in your course was the worst training I ever hated. But when it mattered, my body remembered what to do before my brain had time to panic. We designed that scenario after interviewing dozens of veterans about their closest calls. The real value wasn't the physical skills, but training their minds to function through the initial shock of everything going wrong at once.